Trish from the Cadbury Kitchen is going to be making me a delicious dessert, and this one's fantastic. It's a layer cake, and the layers are going to be macarons. Now, macarons we usually associate with those small little bites, but we're going to be making big macarons, which is really interesting. We haven't done this before.
Oh, good. Well, yeah, it's a bit of fun, and everyone loves a bit of a layer cake, and it's great for a celebration. All right, what we need to do, because macarons are usually made on, well, almost like a meringue, I need you to whip some egg whites there. So there's 6 there. And just to give the egg whites a little bit of stability, a little bit of crema tartar will go in there as well. So we whip those until they're stiff. And whilst you're doing that, I'm going to combine the dry ingredients here. So I've got some pure icing sugar, which has been sifted. To that, some almond meal. And then to give it that lovely chocolatey flavour, I'm going to add a cup of Bourneville cocoa.
And so these are going to have a little bit of a crust to them, and then still a little bit soft in the centre, aren't they?
A little, yes. Yeah. And they're not going to be as brittle as a macaron or meringue normally would be, because we're not actually making meringue. There we go, that's pretty close. You'll usually find that the cocoa can be a little lumpy because it has the ability to absorb moisture, so you're always going to need to sift that in.
Yep, absolutely. Right, I'm going to speed this up and give it a good whisk. How's that looking?
Looks stiff to me. Yep. Perfect. I'm just going to mix this through now. So I've got the icing sugar and the cocoa and the almond meal. You could use hazelnut meal in this as well.
Okay, yeah. You do need it to be quite fine though, don't you?
Yes, you do.
Or else they'll be too heavy.
They'll be lumpy. Oh. Flour still on there, sorry about that. Okay, now, there's another one. All right, just put a bit of this in first to help soften the mixture down.
So you're only adding a little bit at a time?
Look, because this is such a dry mixture, I mean, you can pretty much just stir it straight in. There's not much point in trying to fold too much at the moment. It'll get there, though, but I'll take the rest now, Jess.
All of it?
Yep.
Okay. A bit there. There we go, all yours.
Okay, so now we've got to try and get that through. I've prepared some trays over there. So we're going to make 3 layers. And what I've done is to put some glad bake over those and just marked a little circle around 20 to 21 centimetres. And you'll find that once we spread the mixture on, it will actually spread out a little bit too.
Sure. Now we've preheated the oven to 200, quite hot.
But normally for meringue it's a really long, slow cooking, but this is a little bit of a different mixture. So 200 degrees for about 10 to 15 minutes is all we need.
And then we'll just allow them to cool completely. Now these macarons have come out of the oven. We've allowed them to cool on the trays and then onto some racks. They look fantastic. Big macarons.
They look great, don't they?
I love how they're shiny on the top. A few little cracks there. Again, totally normal with a macaron. So now we get to do the fun part, which is the layering.
The assembly, that's it. Just slide them off and you'll see that they're still sort of cakey and soft in the middle, which I kind of like. And you'll notice that they're not, 100% perfect, but that's okay. I can do with some cream there.
Sure thing.
Please.
There we go.
So, some cream on the top, and I might ask you to prepare some of those berries that we can pop on the top too.
Got some raspberries, blueberries. You could use 1 or all 3 of them.
Yeah.
And these strawberries, I'm going to cut them in half. And we've kept it really simple with natural cream here, no flavourings, but by all means you could add different flavourings to that. A little bit of orange zest in there, mandarin zest.
I'll just put some of your berries over the top.
Okay.
They're big strawberries, aren't they?
They are, aren't they?
Monsters.
And some raspberries. A few handfuls.
All of those.
Oh, yum. I always like some fruit with chocolate. It freshens the whole thing up, doesn't it?
Absolutely. And I've got a little drizzle of sauce.
A little bit of raspberry coulis. All you have to do is crush the raspberries, a little bit of sugar syrup, strain it so there's no little seeds in there.
Yes, get the pips out.
Yeah.
And off you go. Beautiful.
Next.
I'll just squash that down
wow.
a little bit. There we go. Yum, yum.
How impressive.
And it's really easy to bake. And I like the fact that you can make the macaron part like the day before or a couple of days before, keep it in an airtight container.
Sure.
You like a dessert to look kind of special, and sometimes, you know, what's special can take a little bit of time. So if you've got half the job done, then, you know, you're ahead.
So a few more berries.
You could pipe that on if you wanted to, but I kind of like it rough.
I think it looks good rough.
Me too. Some berries.
And my favourite would have to be the raspberries.
Bit of razzie action.
Yeah, a few more. It's actually quite a stable macaron there, so it can handle a little bit of weight from all of these berries.
Oh, that's right. And I kind of like it if that kind of runs over the edge.
Yeah.
It makes it look a bit decadent. Oh, there you go. Yum. Smells great. Lastly, we can put the lid on, and just to finish off, hang on, a bit of encouragement. Come on, flatten out there, you. A good sprinkling of cocoa, I think, and off we go.
This is my favourite part. Just on the top there. Oh,
Now, what a beautiful celebration cake, and so easy.
It is a celebration there. The colours, the chocolate there showing off with a little bit of white from the cream and those berries, and that.
And big drizzle.
Big drizzles are important. Macaron, layer cake, fantastic. Trishy, gee, you do it again every single time.